So at the pawn shop over here, they're not friends with me, so I cannot make any deals like I usually do. I paid $5 a piece, so $35 plus taxes altogether. Madden 17, Gundam Crossfire, which I never see, so I wanted to put it in the collection. Shadow Colossus, the collection. Dragon Guard 3, I never see, so I had to pick that up. NCAA Football 13, Madden 17, and NBA 2K17. Altogether, 35 plus tax, so not the greatest deal, but also not bad. So later. So at the Flea, me and Corey were just talking about this. The guy basically said he had nothing. Waited a little bit. He had Banjo Tooie for $10, which is a little high, but for $10 I can make some money. Then I actually took kind of like a little nap. Came back in. Some lady was just setting up, and I picked up some really good stuff for $34. Couple of Saturn games. I don't think it's anything good. Jurassic Park, Ratatouille, the box for SpongeBob, DSi XL, Road Rash, Mario Bros 3. This is Sealed, Sonic, Boom, Mario Kart, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Platinum. Soul Silver actually has gold in it with no manual. So let me open it up just to. Yep. The Game Boy Advance, sorry. Mickey Mouse, Donkey Kong, Punch Out, and all that was $34, which is a really good deal. So very happy to wait, and finally something at the Flea. There's also a pink Game Boy DS with some games, but nothing great. But for $34, that's an awesome deal. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just Assassin's Creed the Americas collection, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, and King of Fighters Maniacs, and altogether was $10. Later. At the pawn shop over here, paid $10 for everything. Two Yu-Gi-Ohs, I don't know which ones they are. DT Racer, Starkey and Hutch, Drag Racing 2, and Blood Omen 2, and altogether it's $10, so not bad. Later. Also picked up the Game & Watch at GameStop. I'm sure everybody picked it up. There are actually plenty of them at Walmart and other stores. GameStop, I think it's sold out, but if you go to the right places, you still can find it. And something cool, something nice to add to the room. So $49.99, not bad. Later. Alright guys, so here my pickups for the last few weeks. It has been really slow. Not much out there. Facebook is going really slow. Garage sales have been slow. I had a nice hit at the flea market last week, which I picked up a lot of stuff that's worth a lot of money, that I'm going to be able to make a lot of money since I have everything. We'll get started right away. DT Racer. This was at a pawn shop. DT Racer, $2. Starkey and Hutch, $2. Drag Racing 2. Blood Omen 2, which should be like a $14 game. And Yu-Gi-Oh! This one should be a $15 game, and that was $10 altogether. At another pawn shop, picked up Madden 17 for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I also picked up NBA 2K17, and I believe I paid $35 for everything. And these were the 3 games that I kept out of a lot: Gundam Crossfire, Shadow Colossus, and Ico Collection, and Dragon Guard 3. This game I don't think I've ever seen it actually. So very happy to pick that up. Dragon Guard 2 and 1 are worth a lot more money, obviously. At another pawn shop, picked up for $10 Assassin's Creed the American Collection, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, and King of Fighters Maximum Impact Maniacs. This is going to the one and only half G's. The next thing was from the flea market. It was a good day. I actually was walking around. So Corey, we actually walked around once, which is something we never done. We were talking about how slow everything is, and he kind of walked away. I decided to stay because I had nowhere to go. I only had like one more cell to go, maybe like an hour or two later. So I decided just to go in the parking lot and take a nap and then come back in. And when I did, I could not believe what I saw. Basically, a lady that I never see. She said she cleaned out, she's doing a favor for a guy and she's cleaning out his locker. And everything that you're about to see, I paid $34. Miss Pac-Man, Maze Madness for the PlayStation, Ratatouille, Army Men, Battle Tanks, Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS, Game Boy Advance SP. This is where it's like 50. I already sold everything, basically everything, for about $520. So I made a lot of money for for $34 spent. But Game Boy Advance SP, Metallic Rose DS Lite, a Burgundy DS. I think this is called the DS. Oh my god, I can't remember right now. It's the XL, and I can't remember, for some reason escaping me. But basically, I sold this for $60. It also came with some games that I forgot that I gave to my daughter, so I can find them. But these Alice in Wonderland, Spore, Toy Story 3, Sonic Boom, Shatter Crystal is brand new and sealed. I sold this one for $20. Pokemon Sun I sold for $17. It also came with this box for SpongeBob SquarePants, Road Rash for the Genesis, a couple of Saturn games, Sega CD games, Jurassic Park, and some sampler. Mickey's Mousecapade, Super Mario 3 I sold for $16. Punch Out I sold for $30. Donkey Kong Classics I sold for $17. Like I said, this one I sold for $60. This one I sold for $40. And that one I sold for $50. I also picked up Warioware. This game is worth about $30. I still haven't sold it. This is the only game I haven't sold yet. The best two games were Pokemon Soul Silver. Inside of it, it was actually Heart Gold. I sold Heart Gold for $75, and I sold this case for $30. And I also picked up Pokemon Platinum version. That one sold for $150. It has everything complete. So very happy to sell that. So altogether, like I said, I made like $500 on that deal. That same day, I picked up MLB 2000. Inside of it was Die Hard Trilogy for the PlayStation. I paid $2 for that. And then at another vendor, I paid $10 for Banjo-Tooie. Sold it for $30. And then I picked up the pickup of the week. This was thanks to the one and only Jason Vetrex. It was a trade, or sort of a trade, but I'm very excited to be able to pick this up. Dragon Fighter for the NES with manual. Basically, a really generous thing that Jason did, so I'll talk more about it on the recap. But again, really happy to pick up Dragon Fighter for the NES. Add one of the big heavy hitters to my collection. Later. So the pickup of the week was Dragon Fighter for the NES with manual. It was basically a trade with the one and only Jason Vetrex. The way this was supposed to go, I was supposed to get him the PS5 and the Xbox One X, or whatever it's called. Obviously, I was supposed to get GameStop credit with the stuff that I found throughout the last 6-7 months. I did pretty good. I kind of deferred because I bought my wife the Animal Crossing Switch, so I spent $300 of the money there. Then I just kind of gave him whatever other credit I had. I bought him a whole bunch of games, and basically told him that the deal didn't have to happen, but he still insisted on the deal happening. So he gave me one of the games that he was gonna come in the deal. This game is one of the ones that I don't have. It's a heavy hitter. It's worth a lot of money. This game is easily, the way that he gave it to me with these two things, I would say $500, but I'm really not sure. It's very, very, very great of Jason to just be able to just let me trade for this. I know that he could easily bought the stuff that I traded him, but he was just being a really cool guy and kind of wanted to, give me this. And I'm happy to get him anything anytime I can find him anything that he likes. He knows that I'm gonna come to him and give it to him anyway. But very happy, very grateful to add this to the collection. Like I said, it's one of the heavies for the collection. One game that I didn't have. Very happy, very grateful. The last week has been extremely slow, but again, it's the fact that I was able to find anything. I'm happy. I'm grateful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.